Welcome everybody to your weekly wellness check. We just get together and talk about fitness, or how our week went with fitness. We talk about connected fitness, players in the space. It's meant to just be friendly conversation, again, amongst friends. No stress. If you want to join the conversation, just hit the hand in the lower right of your phone and we'll just pull you back up on stage and you can join the conversation. If not, please don't feel any stress about it. Just kind of hang out in the audience and listen in. If there are multiple people on stage waiting to talk, please kind of keep your comments down to 2 to 3 minutes so we can make sure that we can get everybody in. But other than that, I think, did I get everything? I think that's about it. I always have to check, with Tammy and Danielle because I forget stuff.
Where can they find us, John, during the week?
That's right. You can find us. We talk about these topics that we're going to talk about tonight. You can find them over at Run, Lift, and Live group on Facebook. So, if you want to join that group, you can kind of join that conversation and you can kind of see these things kind of coming together during the week before throwing them into an agenda for Thursday night. So,
and we haven't told people in a few weeks, too. These are recorded and they live live on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And if Danielle give John a workout from her personal, top best of all Peloton workouts, feel free to give her a review. And Danielle will personally pick a workout best suited for John.
Yeah, you know how Danielle does, too. Although she was real easy on me,
You haven't done them all yet.
I know. I did like 3, and then I paused out. Yeah, I need to finish that out. That's true. I'm gonna get to that.
I did give you good ones though.
You did give me good ones.
They weren't all crazy.
You're right.
They were all over the board.
You're right. They were good ones. I can't lie.
Unlike what I do to BGM with a swarm schedule.
Can we just talk about my ass right now, Danielle? My ass, with this glutes and legs challenge you programmed. It's a little painful to get out of a chair. I'm just saying.
There was a little birdie who was like, "Hey, when you do the schedule, do you think we could do legs?"
Oh, snap.
And I was like, "Let go. Let's go."
Oh, snap. She was asking for pain.
I know.
For it. And
I am paying the price.
See, You asked Danielle for pain. See, that don't work.
Yeah.
Nice.
All good, though.
So anyone doing the Curse Out Crew Challenge, you can personally be mad at Tammy this month because I have proof. I can show you receipts if you need to see them. She specifically DM'd me and asked for legs. And since I hadn't planned it yet, I was like, sure, why the hell not? So
I know Steph is loving it. Steph and I have side conversations where we curse you out.
I don't know why I can take the classes. I don't know why
we have whole conversations about you.
Don't curse me. Curse Jeff Sims. I didn't do it. Jeff did it.
Nah, girl, we absolutely cursing you out because you picked the damn workouts.
Okay.
I don't really understand how this is my fault. Jeff made the classes.
This needs to be a reoccurring agenda item weekly until it's done, just to make sure we're all okay.
Just to check on everyone's ass.
Just to check on our ass. It's an ass update.
Man, see, now y'all know exactly what I know. She starts assigning these classes is a problem. But let's see. What's the first thing on the agenda? What we got? The new Peloton class schedule. Okay, see, you guys gonna have to help me with this because check this out. I saw the thing drop.
What is there to help you with? There's like 1,000 posts on this. Peloton tried to put some structure to their schedule, and everyone lost their shit.
See,
what? That's it.
That's the whole thing. I wasn't reading all this stuff. All I knew is, I saw some posts about the schedule, and I was so busy I wasn't paying any attention to it. And then like 3 or 4 hours later, I decided to just share a Peloton post about it to the group. And then I went back and looked like 15 minutes later, and there was like 30 people going, "This is some bull right here." I mean, god dang. But see, I never really read it, so I didn't know what it said. So, I just started trouble and walked away. It basically, right? But so what? People are just upset about what? Classes not being at the time slots they want?
You know how it is. If you even change a time slot, 15 minutes, somebody has something to say about it. It's like, well, what about the people on the West Coast? What about the people on the East Coast? You changed it 15 minutes. There's not enough content. Like, I get it.
Oh, okay.
But come on.
Okay, that's what it was. Oh, okay. That's right. I also heard that I saw like like a Peloton response or something. And
I didn't see that.
Yeah, there was like a Peloton response out on like the OPMP or something. And they were like, no, this was just the structure, but there's still going to be early and late classes outside of the structure or something to that effect. Like,
yeah, I don't understand why people are getting so worked up about this. They never said that the 6 a.m. classes were going away. What they did was they gave you a consistent schedule. So it's like at 7 a.m. every day, Monday through Friday, there's going to be a strength class. At like whatever time, 9 something or whatever, there's going to always be a Pilates class. At 12:30, there's always going to be a shadow boxing. It's literally like having a fitness schedule at a gym. What's going to vary is the instructors. And then you'll have bonus content in there sometimes. So like if you look at the schedule further out, there's Robin teaching like a 9 o'clock strength class. It's not technically part of the schedule, but hey, it's still there. So you're still going to get these additional classes. So I don't know why everyone's getting so worked up. Because it's not like, okay, these are the only classes that we're offering. It's like, no, we're giving you this structure, and then we're going to also fill in other spaces.
So, Danielle, it's because reading is not fundamental. People do not understand complex things.
I'm very excited about the Pilates, though. Very excited that Pilates content is, building.
Right.
I personally like the structure of the schedule because it's like, if you go to a gym, if I went to my gym right now, if I went back to UFC right now, I could tell you that on Wednesdays at 12 o'clock, there's a matrix class, which is a combination of boxing and TRX. I know that because that's their schedule.
Right.
The instructor is going to change, but no matter what, if I show up at a Wednesday at 12 o'clock, I know exactly what I'm getting. And that's what Peloton gave you. If you pop on to take a live class at 12 o'clock on Tuesday, 3 months from now, you're going to get this class. You may not have the instructor that you want, but you're going to get this class. And I don't see what the big deal is. And I guess it's like stuff that people just don't understand because reading is fundamental and people can't read. I don't know. I don't really know, but I read it. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool that they structured it like this. The big thing for me personally is that I only like to work out with certain people.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, when am I going to see Jess? When am I going to see Allie? When am I going to see my regulars?
Right.
So that was more of it for me. And also from an admin standpoint, because I always put the schedule together. Right now, I can do Jess's schedule without having to look at the Peloton schedule. The only thing I look for is to see, is it hip hop? Is it 2000s? Is it R&B? Like I look for that kind of stuff. But otherwise, I can just do the schedule off the top of my head. I won't be able to do that going forward. I'm going to have to actually look and see, like, when is she on there? You know what I mean? So, like, as an admin, that's going to be kind of a pain in the butt. But other than that, I think it's a good thing to have consistency in the schedule. But apparently, I'm alone in this thought, so.
Sounds like you need a raise.
I do need a raise because, Nicole pays me in fucking possible COVID, but nothing else.
That's about it?
That's all she pays me in.
You get paid in hugs.
I know.
Possible COVID hugs. I don't want it.
What were you saying, Chris? I heard you trying to jump in.
I was just agreeing with Danielle. Basically, they clarified later that there will be other classes at other times, and just this is the guaranteed slots that you can always find something.
Right. Do you think anyone think that yeah, that's clear and that kind of makes sense with like them coming back and clarifying, but were they just not clear in the first message? Again, I didn't really read it, but
there were a lot of words in that first message, and there was some weird formatting in the tables, and they didn't have that clarity about that part as well. So I think there was just
it just wasn't clear as it could have been. Yeah.
Personally, I found it clear from the beginning.
Yeah.
And maybe it's because I come from a gym background where I'm used to that kind of schedule. Because when we were talking about in our chat, that was the very first thing I said. Me and Steph both it's like having a gym schedule. It's like when you go to a physical box gym, this is what the group fitness schedule looks like. So to me, it made perfect sense. I never even saw their clarification until other people posted it.
I mean, they were bugging out. I mean, I saw some people going, there goes 6 a.m. We've been around all this time and they just going to cancel our 6 a.m. I mean, people were just like straight bugging out. Like I thought it was about to be riots. They were going crazy. So that's what made me go, oh, was it just not clear? Like what? I don't know. But
I mean, oh my God, the post
they were bugging out. They were bugging.
I've seen so many posts.
Yeah, they went crazy.
I was they're like ready to throw their bikes at Uncle Barry.
Oh, it was done. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, it was crazy. All right, everything you guys say makes a lot of sense. That's good. That adds up. Cool. What's going on, Lavalis? Are you there?
My bad. Yes, I'm here. How y'all doing tonight? I was
Doing.
just gonna agree with Danielle. I didn't see an issue with it, but yeah, people were tripping about that 6 a.m. class for real. I was like, okay,
Oh, yeah, they went in. They went in.
they did. But Danielle did a great job of breaking it down. So hopefully, if anybody on this podcast right now, or people who listen later, maybe they'll have a better perspective now.
Yeah, I think when it's broken down and you kind of understand what the intent was, and then Peloton's response to what it really was, that made sense for me. I mean, I got it. Actually, I didn't have the confusing part either though, because I didn't really read the first message. but,
Not you outing yourself.
but
It's
but
okay. Look at you taking accountability
I didn't even
for
read
just
the
not
first
reading.
one. I didn't even read the first one, so I didn't know there was something to be upset about or not. Like I ain't know
I
none of
can't stand you. I will say that the lack of, they have to update the schedule for camps. So right now there's no live like bike boot camp on the schedule after like Jess's like today. Everything is an encore. And folks were rightfully like, so are you getting rid of this modality? And Peloton responded like, no, we're going to update the schedule. But I don't know what that means for the times, because we used to have them at like, Jess used to teach at like Monday at 5 p.m.
it.
And then they were like, okay, we're only doing bike boot camps at noon. So like Monday was like, I think Cody, like Tuesdays is Callie. So now they changed it again. And so as an admin, not even speaking as a member, right? Because as a member, Peloton don't give a shit about me. They change it. They'll be, you'll flex. We take your little green dollars and you're going to do what we say. But from an admin standpoint, to Danielle's point, like it is a pain in the ass for us who try to make sure people know when, Tunde is teaching a class, when Jess is teaching a class, when Camila is teaching a class. It's bad enough when these hoes go on vacation, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like, oh, now we have to be constantly checking the schedule
Right.
just to see if they made the Russian roulette of the week to teach in one of those set time slots.
I got you.
Or
Yeah.
are they in the off hours? Because there's still going to be classes between 7 a.m. and I think 7 p.m. There's a mix of different modalities that are taught.
Mm-hmm.
They just will have, like we said before, there will always be a live class at 7 a.m., a live cycling class. There will always be a live like tread class at like 1 or something. But there's like in between ones. So that's the part that like, I guess I looked at it and I was like, who is this work for? Because in New York City, if you start work at 8 a.m., the 7 a.m. class ain't gonna work for you. I don't have that problem because
Right.
I can do a 7 a.m. class. So for me, I'm like, whatever. But people are really like up in arms about the lack of 6 a.m. time slot.
But if they,
And there used to be like a 5 a.m. time slot, blah, 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 blah.
But they saying that ain't really going away. They were saying that just the classes between the timelines that you just set up are just like the definitive, this is the type of class that's going to be there.
Well,
but they came back and said
say,
that doesn't mean there's not going to be a 6 a.m. class.
Correct. But if you're looking at what the schedule looks like at the moment,
Mm-hmm.
there are no live classes between like the UK. I think they stopped teaching at like normally the UK times for Eastern time is like 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3, 5 a.m. And then there's a break. There's no class. There's no 6 a.m. class. The first live class on the schedule for the new schedule starts at 7 a.m.
I got you.
So
I got you.
This
what
is
we
why
actually
everyone's
see.
freaking out.
Yeah, what we actually see on the schedule, then that's what. Yeah, I got you. That makes sense. All right, let me bring in Mary. What's going on, Mary?
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Thanks for letting me join.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm definitely new. I got my Peloton, embarrassed to say, last year in November, and I only rode it twice.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of analytical. Like, I want to know everything about it, and I don't know anything about it. So I think that's intimidating me. So I kind of want to know where I can get started. If I call them and they explain things to me if I go online and check out videos. I'm glad I found this group because had some time now, and I said, let me see if there's anybody on Clubhouse talking about this because
Oh
I really
yeah,
want to
yeah,
get
yeah.
started. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I know this group of people could probably help you out. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna say some basic stuff, right? Like I know on the bike, you have the bike, right?
yeah, I have the bike.
I know on the bike they have, and I can't remember how exactly to get to it, but I know they have the 101 classes on the bike, which kind of gives you like a rundown of exactly what is what the metrics mean, where you should probably
Okay.
start. Like those videos are actually on the bike. But since the bike is in front of
Oh,
me, I don't know. I don't know how to
okay.
direct you to them. But they are on the bike. I think that's probably a good place to start. Just kind of watch those introductory videos from the bike.
Okay. Yeah, because
I,
I did Google and got on YouTube and I found, the one beginner from Peloton that showed you how to adjust the seat and how
right.
to set it all up. And then I just turn it on and like, I have a degree in computer science, so I know how to work a computer, but it's just like all new to me. So I
Yeah.
didn't know exactly where to check. I see this thing about stacking and then doing your workouts. And I've worked out before, so I have experience in all that, but I just don't know kind of where to start, which is why I'm like
Yeah.
flustered and then I don't do anything.
I think they're listed as like Peloton 101 on the bike.
Okay.
So I
Great.
would do that first. Check out those
Okay.
Peloton 101 videos. I just don't remember exactly how far they
Yeah.
go into like some of the topics that you're talking about, like where, over the years Peloton has added new features. Stacking is one of them. I don't know if it gets to that degree,
Okay.
but I think it would be enough to kind of just get you started.
Oh, great.
I would
Okay. I
start
will
with the
check it.
Peloton 101 videos. Yeah. I don't know if you guys have any other suggestions for Mary. I don't know. But that's where I'd start.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. No problem at all. And welcome. I appreciate you coming through.
Thanks.
All right, let's see. I'm going to move on to the next topic, and that is the Peloton 2022 All for One Music Festival. But before I even get into the festival, I saw a post on Instagram where they added to the apparel collection a shirt, which looks like they're trying to like align it to like an actual music festival, like you went and visited and you went to and you attended, and they sell like shirts for the festival, and so that's what it felt like. So I posted about the shirt, and y'all wasn't feeling it. I want to know about that. Why wasn't people feeling the shirt? What's up with that?
So I saw the shirt when they posted I didn't look at the pricing until after you posted it. But before that, I saw when all the instructors were like in the Peloton apparel, whatever. And I'm like sending it to my girls. And I'm like, oh my God, look, there's gear, right?
Right.
So my thought process was I would totally buy the shirt. And then I saw where someone said the shirt was $48. And I was like, I'm not buying the shirt. $20, I'm buying the shirt because I'm like, oh, it's kind of cool. It's got all the names on there.
Right.
It's like if you go to even $30,
Right.
I might buy the shirt.
Oh,
$48,
okay.
Peloton, you can keep that damn shirt.
Okay.
It's going to be on 70% off in 3 weeks.
Okay, I got you now.
So,
You ain't ever lied, Danielle.
Okay, I got it now. It's the fact that they throwing this thing out here talking about $50. Okay, I got you.
And they're like, cut it up. Show us how it's. I am not cutting a $50 shirt. You're bugging.
Okay. I was like, it's just me again. I'm starting trouble. I didn't even know I was starting trouble. I just saw the post. I just shared it to the group. And then, people went in. Okay, yeah, it's the cost. That makes sense.
So here's one question for you, John.
Yeah.
There's 55 instructors listed on the shirt.
Yeah.
But every single post they've been making has been talking about how there's 54 instructors taking part.
What? Wait a minute. What? 54 instructors taking part. 55 instructors
teaching classes.
Gotcha.
And there's currently 55 instructors.
Oh.
Anna's on maternity leave. Anna's having the baby.
She didn't pre-record one for on demand though?
I had to because remember she went out earlier than she thought she would.
Okay.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's probably it. Because she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I could make it through to September, and now she's out. So she may not have been available. She may have already been out on leave before she could pre-record something. You're
That, that very
Peloton
well could be
TMZ,
it.
Chris, so I will defer to your expertise, but that's the only person I can think about that is currently away.
That could very well
Maybe.
be it.
Yep.
I do know some of them have already been recorded. I just don't know when they were recorded.
I mean, the one that had we're doing the subtitles for the one that revealed the John Mayer and the Florence a couple weeks ago. I feel like that was a few weeks ago.
I hadn't even seen that one. But okay. So all right, so Anna's probably is the one that's listed on the shirt, but they're saying 54 because Anna likely doesn't have any class. That's what we talk. That's what we're saying. All right, that makes sense.
I just want to say that I can finally say that I was right about something because I totally messaged John
Yeah,
when Robin dropped the hint about Wu-Tang, and I was like, Wu-Tang is coming. I didn't know
you
when it
was
was
right.
coming,
You was right.
That's
but I
right.
was
You
right.
did.
You definitely was right. You definitely was right.
And I'm so excited for this.
Yeah, I'm hyped up about the Wu Tang thing too. That's
I
gonna be cool.
cannot wait for the rides. I wish Jess was doing the run, or Marcel,
Yep.
or even Kirsten. Like I wish they were doing the runs.
Yep.
So that's
Same.
all I'm gonna say.
Here, let me bring in.
That's all I'm saying.
Let me bring in Sharice. What's going on, Sharice?
Hello, everyone. No, I was just going to second what Danielle said. My thought was, oh, we have a shirt. It looks like no, I'm not going to call it a basic t-shirt, but a basic t-shirt.
Right.
And then I saw the price.
Right.
And then I saw the instructors cutting it up.
Right.
And I was like, Stephanie as well, like, I'm not paying that and then cutting the shirt up within,
About to do that. Right.
the first couple of minutes. And I was also expecting more apparel. Like, I feel like they're really pushing this festival, and just to drop a shirt right now, I was hoping it was going to be a little more.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Sharice, they can't sell what they got. They can't drop anymore.
You're right, Danielle, because there's a sale right now, 40% off.
They're pushing. I mean, they're pushing this shirt hard. Like I saw a bunch of instructors in their stories, like pushing that shirt. So I don't know if it's about apparel or if it's about pushing kind of just the festival in general. I'm not sure which one is like the catalyst and the intended purpose, but yeah, they're pushing it hard.
But they only go up to double X. So even if I wanted to spend $48 on a shirt, I won't be able to get no shirt.
Oh, I hear you.
So that's my issue. I'm probably gonna shoot them an email and whine about it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I know at one time they were like starting to be better about that, but I guess not now. But
well, they are with a lot of things. But I guess with everything, I don't know.
Oh,
maybe
gotcha.
they feel like a cost benefit. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the larger sizes have been a big initiative. I remember this like towards the beginning of when I joined. I was on it's a tribe called XXL, and it was done by, his leaderboard name is Catch Powell.
Yep.
And he rides like all the time with Allie, and he started the group. And one of his admins were like meeting with Peloton. They like invited her in. So there was like a big initiative a while back.
I remember that.
To extend the sizes. And that was how they initially started working with Miami Fitwear, because they did larger sizes.
Right.
And they like partnered for like a hot minute. And then I don't know what happened with that. But so I don't know if those sizes didn't sell well. I don't know what happened, but there was a big initiative and a big push like a couple years ago to go past the extended, to go to the extended sizes, because they really didn't have a lot of stuff beyond like an extra large or a 2X.
Right.
Like they just didn't offer it. So hopefully they'll get back to it. And Lavalis, I would definitely send them a note about it, to make sure that someone sees it and that it's like back in their forefront, that they're, essentially limiting some of their customer base from being able to purchase merchandise that they might want.
Exactly. Oh, don't worry. I am. When we get off this podcast tonight, that's going to be on my list of things to do.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Since the Foley left, who is in charge of apparel right now?
I probably should know that, but I don't. I don't know who is. I'm not sure.
That kind of would explain why it's like falling through the cracks, lack of priority. Because if we can't name who's the head of Peloton apparel right now, that's kind of a problem.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm not even clear on what their strategy is around the apparel. It's kind of like switched all up, right? When a lot was going on early on with apparel, and it'd be like limited drops, and then all of a sudden Jill Foley had more and more drops, and then it looked like they were starting to try to compete with the Lululemons of the world, and now it's like a drop of something every 5 seconds, and blue light special discounts, and like I don't even know what their strategy is. I don't know.
What does Chris know? He knows a lot. Maybe he knows who's been ahead of Farrell.
I do not. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not sure, but yeah, definitely hit them up, Lavalis. I think that's a good idea. And then that whole scenario you were talking about, Danielle, with the XX, I can't remember what the name of that crew you were talking about.
XXL Tribe.
The XXL Tribe. Yeah, Philip Powell. That was me and him were like tight for a while early on. So when you mentioned that, I remembered that he was like a admin of that tribe. And yeah, that's a good dude right there. Now I've like got to hit him up. But
yeah, he's really cool. Like that was one of the first groups I joined when I joined Peloton and found like there were groups outside of the OPP. That was one of the first ones because they're a really chill group. They're really welcoming to everyone, regardless of what your size is. Irregardless of what your size is, no matter whether you're small or medium, whatever, they don't care. They're welcoming to everyone.
Right.
And they're just like a great group of people.
Definitely a great group of people. So yeah, shout out XXL Tribe. That's what I'm talking about. And Philip Powell's a good dude. But anyway, back to this whole music festival outside of like the apparel. And outside of like Wu-Tang, like is it? Do you know? Is it garnishing for this group of people here or anybody? Is it garnishing like, interest, like a good amount of interest? I know, like of course, from a music perspective, I'm always down to hear some Wu-Tang, but in general, like are these all for one? Is that structure, this idea of all for one, is it like garnishing like attention? Are we going to have like thousands of people on these classes? Like, is does this thing work?
So what I found from last year is because the classes were so short, most of them, there were anywhere from 10, 15, 20 minutes. It was nice because you could try someone that you never tried, whether it be an instructor or an artist that you had never heard of. Like I took quite a few artists I hadn't heard of last year,
right,
and really, really enjoyed them. And I think because they did it in that shorter format last year, that made it easy to do because like it's only 15 minutes. Like I can hang on a bike for 15 minutes, even if I end up not really liking it. Like I can push through for 15 minutes. So I tried stuff I wouldn't normally try. Whereas like if it had been like a 30 or 45-minute class, I'd been like, hell no, because what if I don't like them?
Right.
Then I'm stuck for 30 minutes. But for 15 or even 20, I can hang on for that and like get through the whole thing. So I like the format. We'll see, what the full classes are like this year.
Right.
But it pushed me to try a bunch of different people I hadn't tried before. Like I said, anywhere from artists to instructors.
There's a whole bunch of people in the chat that are like saying similar stuff. Like Candace said she liked it last year, and Megan said she loved it. So does Ashley. A whole bunch of people in the chat, they loved it last year. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, I guess it's a good thing. I wonder if that was. Go ahead.
I was going to say. Sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
I was going to say, in every post and email I've seen about it, they're really pushing the stack piece. So I think they're also using it as a way just to get people to try out stacking who haven't before. Going back to that thing Danielle was saying about it being, a lot of them being 10, 15 minutes too.
Right. Oh, that makes sense to get them into kind of using that feature. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That makes sense. I wonder, yeah. I know they get a benefit. Well, they used to. I don't even know if they report these metrics anymore. I remember they used to get a benefit, like if they can say they had members take more classes per member per month. And I'm thinking like the shorter classes and then the hype around the festival probably helps them there. But I'm also kind of thinking, I wonder if like from a music industry perspective, if they get some like if the music industry gets some benefit out of it, if there's some play there as well, right? It's like they've got specific artists, they're advertising that are going to be a part of this festival. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure what their ultimate intent is.
If you can say you got this artist 100,000 plays of their class, you can use that to get some different artists in the future to say we can get you this many eyeballs.
Right. Yeah. Something to that. I mean, you went deeper into that than I was. I was thinking something like that, but yeah, that's right. Something like that. That's
it is a benefit to artists too. Remember, because Peloton's reimbursement rate per stream is higher than most of the other streamers. And so it is a benefit to the artists who want to be featured in All for One
Yeah.
because of promotional push. So they're more likely to get an additional like X amount of dollars from the number of folks streaming it on the classes that they're taking.
That makes sense, especially if like that artist or a song or a artist is being played, you're right, across multiple classes, like over that 3 or 4 day period. Yeah, that makes sense.
And I'll say last year I took I can't remember who it was, but I took it with Jess King. And it's literally one of my favorite runs with her ever. She like walks you through as if you're at a music festival, and she's like, "This is where like you start at the back and you're trying to get to the front." And it was like like I could actually see it as we were like going through the run. She's like, "All right, we're doing this, and we're trying to get up to the front, and we're like going here, and we're gonna stop, we're gonna pee," and like it was like literally the best. And I don't run with Jess very often. I run with her like every now and again. But this was like amazing, and I just took it because it was like, oh, it was kind of short, and it was like, I don't really know this music, but it seems kind of cool.
Right.
So I just took it for that reason, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I've recommended it to so many friends. So I definitely think give it a try. Last year there was only one class that I did not enjoy. I won't say who it was. But there was only one class out of all of them that I took, and I took a lot of them where I was like, I wouldn't take this again. So I think I love it. I love the concept of it. I love that Jess King came up with it, and it was like her brainchild.
Right.
And she seems so into like these music festivals, and I love that she's, going with her and Robin all pregnant to Burning Man coming up.
Right.
Like I love that whole concept, and I love that she like had so much to do with it when it started.
Yeah, let me bring in Ashley. What's going on, Ashley?
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Yeah, I just wanted to share really quick and I'll get off. I'm so excited for this festival. I think our group, I'm the admin for Pella Ravers, and there was a lot of EDM artists on this lineup. There's probably at least 5 to 6 on there. And someone in the chat mentioned Rufus De Soul. We've been requesting that ride for a very long time from Jess, so it's kind of a great moment to see that finally come to fruition.
Yeah.
But I think Danielle, the class you were talking about last year, it was the Black Coffee walk run. Possibly.
I think it was. It was amazing. I've literally recommended it to a million people.
Yeah, Black Coffee, he's a house and Afro house DJ, and he's amazing. And that's what I love about this is like, she's really, with Jess's whole concept, she's really like bringing to light like a lot of like even the smaller artists, especially if you're into like dance music. Mm-hmm. It's not just the mainstream people like, the Tiestos or, David Guetta or like Calvin Harris. Like these are smaller DJs that you would typically see at a festival. And and if you've never been to a festival, the whole idea is that you may go for like the bigger artists, but then you end up discovering the smaller artists while you're there.
Gotcha.
Because you're hopping from stage to stage.
Right.
And that's why like there's the beauty of the stack here, because you can stack them and kind of hop around and try and discover new music.
Gotcha.
So what I loved about it last year specifically is because we weren't fully out of the pandemic, and for people who are really into festival going, we missed it for 2 years because we couldn't go.
Right.
So it was a way to like enjoy something that we couldn't have at the moment. But I also think it's just a unique concept for Peloton that no one else has. And anyways, I'm really excited. I couldn't believe how many dance music artists were on there. That really brought me joy.
That's really helpful for me, Ashley, and makes a whole lot of sense that, to provide a lot of different music and provide people with, maybe artists that they're not familiar with. And I know Danielle was kind of talking to that as well, but kind of aligning that to just the intent overall of a music festival, just to familiarize yourself with new artists. So that makes a lot of sense to me. That adds up.
And also, I know someone in the chat asked me who they should check out if you haven't heard of people. So the people that were top of mind for me were the Rufus De Soul, Swedish House Mafia, Bob Moses, he's a house artist. If you like old school house, he's really good. I know people were interested in Flume and Odessa, and I could be missing some other. Oh, Purple Disco Machine. They're very much like disco house era. So that would be a really fun ride if you took the Jess King experience the last season that she did when she did the Paris ride. It's like the music from that is very similar. So, and a lot of people love that ride. So just a couple of ones to check out.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate the info. That's good stuff, Ashley. Thank you for that.
Sure.
Hey, let me bring in Charlotte. What's going on, Charlotte?
Hey, how are you?
Doing good, doing good.
Good. Yeah. So just to piggyback on what Danielle was saying before, what I liked about it last year also was that the rides were shorter, so you could try out the different artists.
Right.
And while I've been on a chat with you guys waiting, I went to look and they didn't do that this year. So there's no like 15, 20-minute rides. They're like pretty much 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And I think part of that might be because this seems like, well, this list looks to me that I recognize more of these names than I did last year, which is what I liked, and I got to try some of them.
Gotcha.
So, but they're going with the full-length 30-minute classes pretty much.
The one note to that, there's another 120 or so classes that haven't been announced yet, so a lot of those could be the shorter ones.
Well, then that's good to know too. Yeah.
Usually they put those in the collection. So like, if I remember correctly, last year the live rides were like 20 to 30 minutes, but then like the shorter stretches and the yoga flows and everything, you could stack those. So basically what people did is they took the live ride and then they would stack it with a bunch of other ones.
Oh, that would be good then, because like some of the artists, it's like I don't really want to sit through 30 minutes of them with like what's up here. But,
right. So if it's someone that you don't know, like there might be a stretch that's like 10 minutes instead that you could take.
Yeah, no, that would be good. But I do enjoy the All for One. It's like you said, it's an exciting weekend. We were all pretty much indoors more so than we are right now, so it made it, more enjoyable and like you're out and about.
Yeah, that's awesome to hear that. Yeah, because I really was kind of curious. It was kind of a personal question. I just wasn't sure. The things I do are kind of very set in stone. I'm kind of like set in my, my routine. And so some of this stuff is kind of newer for me, and the idea of, whether or not people are enjoying it or not, I'm not really tapped into. But that's really cool. It actually got me a little more interested in it. I wasn't thinking of it from the perspective you guys are talking. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah. Cool. Let's see. What do I have next on the agenda? I was just going to see, this is I probably put this on here just to, kind of bug you, Danielle. It's probably the only reason I put this on here, because I don't remember why I put it on there, so I'm just assuming. But,
is there anything you do not to bug me? I mean, is there really?
I'm looking at it, I'm like, why did I put this on the agenda? I probably try and bug Danielle. So it says earnings call 8:25, and then I have after that, will the rower be announced prior? And I was going to take bets. So Peloton announced that they're going to be doing their earnings call on August 25th. So what is that, like 2 weeks from tomorrow or something like that? Or maybe it's 2 weeks. 2 weeks from yesterday.
Today.
Or 2 weeks from today. Okay, perfect. So when I saw that, I thought, okay, and we know the rower's supposed to be dropping soon, right? And wouldn't that be great if they announced the rower before August 25th, right? Going into earnings. So I was predicting that they're gonna say something about the rower that
had enough
week.
Of your predictions.
That's my new prediction. John. That's my new prediction, no. Tammy. No.
3 strikes, you're out. You've been out a long time.
I'm thinking, what's Monday of that week? What's Monday? I don't know, the 22nd or whatever. I'm thinking that they're announcing. I'm saying it. They're announcing the 23rd. What do you think? What do you think, Danielle?
I think Barry might cancel it on the earnings call.
He might. Oh my gosh. Oh,
damn
snap.
It, Chris.
Oh, damn. Hold up. Oh.
Now see, Chris.
Oh, damn.
Chris,
oh, damn.
Chris. He just went too far.
He just shut it down.
Too far. She
If
went
I
too
had
far
been
with
falling
that.
asleep, my ass was woke now. What the hell, Chris?
Exactly. I mean, Chris, if I was in striking distance of you, you probably would have got smacked. I
Oh
ain't gonna
man.
lie.
Oh man. He might shut it down. He might
Hope,
shut it down.
hopefully the
I just
sarcasm
had
there
to
came
reach for
through.
my inhaler.
It came through.
What
It
the
came through,
hell?
Chris. It came through. I'm thinking the 23rd. That's my new prediction, though. They saying something about a roar on the 23rd. I'm standing to that. They're gonna tell us what's up. Unless anybody else has any countering predictions, I'm just gonna claim victory until the 23rd. All right. So let's see. The next thing on the list. So I think I saw this on your site, Chris. I think I was checking out Pello Buddy, and see, this is how much I know. I stuff that's live on my bike. I don't know. I learned it from Chris before I even know on the bike. So Chris is like, there's a Peloton outage. I'm like, there is? I didn't know there was an outage. And then I just went back to work, and then I came back an hour or two later, and then Chris informed me on his site, well, the outage is over. So I don't know if there was a whole bunch of outrage over it. I don't know what happened. I don't know what was down. I don't know. What happened? Were people trying to get on rides and they couldn't get on
And
for...
some of the groups I'm in,
Everything.
there was a bunch of outrage. But I got my workout in very early that morning, so it didn't affect me. But I seen a lot of people clowning.
They was clowning, huh?
Yeah, I think everything was down. Oh, I was working. I went to go post the schedule for the swarm.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, you can get in, but I can't from my app. So have fun. And everybody was like, I can't get in either. And then, of course, I went to Pello Buddy because, I mean, they're the CIA of Peloton.
Right.
And I saw that there was an outage. And I was like, oh, there's an outage. Update, there's an outage. No one can get in. Do the swarm whenever you can.
Granted, though, I did see at least 2 people who was like, thank God, I didn't feel like working out today.
Well, see,
when I read that coming.
see, that sounds like
was
something I would say.
hilarious because people actually did say that.
That sounds like something I would say.
They were like, oh, damn.
All right. Well, okay. So some people were, but it wasn't all that big a deal. It wasn't a whole bunch of outrage over it. It's not like when they changed it.
Was outraged.
Really?
I'm in like
No,
6
go into
groups.
the OPP and you'll see a lot of outrage.
Oh,
there.
there was?
I'm in like 6 groups, and the majority of people were outraged.
Okay, hold up. I'm gonna do the measuring stick of outrage. Was it at the new class schedule outrage level, or no? Not quite.
I think so. They was like, "Oh hell, here we go again." The Lizzo thing.
Oh
I was
snap!
Like, oh my
snap!
God, people.
Someone tell me when there isn't outrage in the OPP though.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
There's outrage every day.
Yeah, you're right about that. Can't lie about that. You're right about that. Okay, so all right, so it was the normal level of outrage. Nothing too extravagant. It was the normal level of outrage. Okay. See, I'm outside of the loop. I was like working. I'm just getting news from Chris. And, I learned about the outage and it coming back up all from Chris. I never saw the outage. I don't know.
The interesting thing is Peloton tweeted about it about 12:45 and posted on their Instagram stories about 12:45 saying, we've got reports there's an outage. We're looking into it.
Mm-hmm.
If you went to their status page, they posted about 5-10 minutes before that. We think we've resolved the issue and things should be coming back online. So they took a little while to get the message out to their social media.
That's funny.
I think it's them just not being able to communicate effectively. Yeah. I don't think that they intentionally didn't put out the update that it was already resolved. I think they just don't know how to talk to each other.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, I can't really rag on their communications and posting too much after the fun their Twitter had yesterday, but that's besides the point.
Yo.
Wait a minute. What fun did the Twitter have?
I can't believe that was real.
Hold up.
That post was everything.
What I missed?
It was better than a scoop.
What I missed?
Pello TMZ scooped them because they messed up and posted all for one early.
Yeah.
Then the social media manager was like, oh shit, I scheduled the post the wrong time. They deleted it. But Chris already got the screenshot and put that ish up on Pello. And so they posted a fake one that said, damn, Pello Buddy, you fast. But yeah, I get it was only up for a couple seconds. But yeah, that's the schedule, I guess. They deleted it again.
Oh, man. Well, I just take that. That's a shout out right there, Chris. That's a shout out right there.
Yeah, I'll take it.
You gotta
It
take
was good
that.
fun last night.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Oh man, I missed all the fun. Oh, that's a good one right there. Well, we could have told them. We knew that. We already knew this about Chris. See, they late, right? We already knew all this. They can't be
I
messing
think
up
they
like
knew, but
that.
they finally had to really acknowledge
They
it,
had to
though.
acknowledge it, right? They had
They
no
had to
choice at
really
that
acknowledge
point. They
it.
had to acknowledge it.
Even if it was only for 30 seconds.
Chris don't be sleeping. They can't be messing up like that. All right, what we got next? Oh, we were going to talk about the You Get To Crew East Coast meetup. We're going to recap that. But we kind of did it like an early recap before we started talking. I learned some stuff, but that was fun. But it was fun though. All of us kind of went out to Jersey, hung out at Coco Loco's house. Ate some
It
food,
was a
listened to
great
some music,
time.
right? Have
We had
fun,
a runway show.
right?
We did it all. It was great.
Right? It was fun.
I'm still waiting on my chicken nuggets. That's like, where's my chicken nuggets and my quesadilla? She had like adult food,
Grow up,
and I was like,
Danielle.
she knows how picky I am. So I
There
went
were
over to
there were
the
no kids
table
allowed.
to
No
get
kids
something.
allowed.
Shut up. I
No
went over
kids.
to the table to get something to eat, and there's like bruschetta,
And there wasn't
and
no
there's like
nuggets.
mozzarella and like basil and tomato. I'm like, who the fuck is eating this? I'm like, Nicole, what, you knew that
People
I
that
was
have
coming.
taste. People that have
Where's my
taste.
food, Nicole?
Pasta,
What am
chicken.
I supposed to eat? And then she goes, oh, there's chicken coming. Okay, is it like chicken nuggies? And
No.
she's like, there's chicken and pasta. I'm like, okay, great. And then I get over to the chicken when it comes,
Right?
and it's like chicken. Like chicken in like some kind of fucking sauce or something. Like, Nicole,
Like
You
not
wasn't looking
baked
for that,
chicken.
right?
I was not looking for that, John. I was
Right.
like, where is it? Give me a damn hot dog and a hamburger, Nicole.
You know what? Next time it's BYOCN. Bring your own chicken nuggets. That's it.
That is hilarious.
That's
But
crazy.
honestly, we had a great time. There were about 60 of us from all around the United States. The weather held up. Shout out to our amazing sponsors, Thrive Cosmetics and Drip Accessories. Thrive gave us the most amazing gift bags ever. And another fellow Peloton enthusiast, Smile and Be Proud, made us custom shirts with our leaderboard names on it and koozies with Jess's face on it and really funny quotes and stuff. And Drip Accessories gave us spin towels either for our bike or our Bike Plus or our tread. It was an amazing time. A lot of dancing, a lot of singing, a lot of alcohol, no chicken nuggets, and really good food.
Exactly. You know what I mean? I just kind of sat
The
in
rum punch was really good.
the
I will
rum
There you
say the
go.
punch.
rum punch was delicious.
I ain't
We had an
having it.
Delicious,
automatic
delicious.
drink machine. Her
Yeah.
name was Sheila. She was mixing all this stuff. It was great.
You know what I mean? It
Y'all
was
look like y'all
fun.
had a great time.
We
And
had a
John was
wonderful time.
John was rapping his ass off. He know all the words.
I was just sitting in the cut. I wasn't doing. I was real calm that day.
No, that's not true. I know what I saw. I know
We
what
have
I
the
saw.
videos to prove it.
Oh damn.
Exactly.
Damn.
Exactly. It
Damn.
was
That's
all
right.
over everybody's post.
Oh, there's
Not just your
evidence.
post, but everybody.
Oh, there's
Yes.
evidence. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We had fun. Jasmine and Eric all had a blast hanging out at Coco Loco's thing and chilling and seeing a bunch of people we hadn't seen for a while, and so it was fun. Yeah.
And for anybody that missed it, or for the 100 people that were on the waiting list, sorry, I was limited to the amount of people I can fit in my backyard. We are having a big party in November, and that is not really limited on space. So we will be turning our bathing suits into more formal attire. Danielle, yes, formal attire. There will not be any chicken nuggets, but there will be a step and repeat. There will be a DJ. There will be a photo booth. There will be 5 hours of dancing, open bar, and that is in November. So I can give you all that information because honestly, last weekend was absolutely amazing. We had so much fun. People came in that had never met anybody
Right.
ever in
Right.
person. And we had almost 60 people in my backyard. And you would have thought that every single person knew each other face to face for years and years and years. There was no awkwardness, nothing. It was absolutely amazing.
So I know you talked to Jess about it. I'm sure she heard about it. What were her thoughts? Everybody had fun. I know she couldn't make it, but right.
Yeah, she couldn't make it, but she did call me later on in the evening, and I was able to put her on FaceTime with, I think there was about maybe 20 of us left at that point.
Yep.
So I passed the phone around to people who have never gotten a chance to ever meet her before, and there were tears. People were just, so excited. And she was very touched as well that almost 60 people that met specifically because of her,
Right.
all got together and had the best time. She was over the moon about it. So she was
That's
very excited.
nice. That's
Yeah.
nice. I'm glad that they had that opportunity. I'm glad you set that up for them. Thanks for all you did to kind of get that all arranged. And
Anytime.
we had a blast.
And I will say that even though Nicole is a so-so hostess, because one, she attacked me and would not let me go, and two, there was no chicken nuggies. But Lucas is amazing.
Do
He's
not compliment my
awesome.
husband. Do not
I just
compliment my
did.
husband.
I just did.
God.
What are you
Give
gonna do
credit
about
where
it?
credit is due.
Oh my
You did
goodness.
nothing.
Oh, and also shout out to Energizer Jamie and Miss Coolio, because if it wasn't for their help and reining me in, they really did so much for it. So without them, it would have just, I don't know what it would have gone down like, but it probably would have just been chicken nuggets if it wasn't for them.
And that would have been perfect.
That would have worked. That would have worked for you, right, Danielle? It'd been all good. It's been all good.
But Lucas is
I love
amazing.
it.
He can't control Nicole because I tried to get him to. I was like, please get your wife off of me.
No.
And there wasn't much he could do about it. I'm like, please help me. Please, please, Lucas, I like you. Please get her off me. He couldn't do anything about her.
Okay,
But
Danielle, can Paul control you?
No.
hell
Exactly.
no. Is that even a question?
Exactly.
Exactly. The
Ooh,
question
dang.
just
Touche.
is,
Which, in
God
all
knows
honesty,
my
which is
husband
why me
can't
and
do
Nicole are actually
anything with
really
me.
friends.
Right.
Exactly.
The fact that neither one of
Exactly.
us can be controlled is why we are actually friends.
That's right. That's
Exactly.
exactly it.
Well,
But it was
Yes.
an awesome weekend, and I got to meet so many people, even though I did not socialize as much as Nicole wanted me to.
And I
Um,
do see a couple of people in the chat saying, and Heather, specifically to you, very, very ironic that your name is Heather, because there was this one woman that wanted to come and was messaging me every single day because she signed up, saying how much of an introvert she was and how she was so nervous to come. She had never met anybody before. She's really socially awkward.
right.
Within 10 to 15 minutes of her being in the backyard, she was in effortless conversations with people. She was in the pool. She was lounging on floats. She was floating around talking to everybody. I know it may sound intimidating, but when you have something so big in your life in common with other people, even if you've never
Right.
met them before, if the only thing you can sit there and talk about is Peloton, that's a lot more than you have in common with people that you may be very good friends with. So I know it's intimidating, but I swear it's a very good group of people, and we all have a lot in common that you may not realize that you do until you sit down and actually get a chance to talk to somebody. And alcohol always helps.
Yeah,
That's all.
that always helps. Yeah, I learned once E40 came on, and I saw two people just start hitting that rhymes. We had an
Crystal and
instant
Sheldon.
connection. We had an instant connection.
Exactly.
You know what I
Yep.
mean? That's right.
John, that video is everything.
It is.
I met some people instantly. We were instantly best friends right then. Exactly.
Right.
Well, that's cool. That's cool that, like you said, that story of an individual just was kind of an introvert, and they come out and they're like chilling and they have a good time. That's some good stuff. Kind of aligns to what the Peloton community's been about for a while. So appreciate you for fostering that. That's some good stuff.
Anytime.
I'm gonna keep the clothes that I wear later that night, and I'm gonna have them all ready for November. It's November, right?
That's right. November 19th, I think.
Oh, okay.
I should know this by now. But yeah, I'll send the information out.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use that same. I'm gonna wear that, because I gotta reuse that. All that stuff I wore cost enough. I gotta reuse it again.
Yeah, we got to
You
talk
know.
about this, John.
Well, I mean, as much as I can, I guess. I got people. I can't be exposing people. I can't do all that. It was good. All I know is it was good. It was the I love that dude, and we talk a lot, and he I call him my nephew. He's more like a son. So it was just a blessing that he even invited us. And now that Jasmine's into the community. We were out to dinner with him a few months ago, and then he invited Jasmine specifically. So that's a blessing as well. Like I didn't have to really tell Jazz. So the whole thing was nice. We preparing for it, kind of black tie. So we have fun for weeks. looking for dresses, Jazz and Erica, me kind of figuring out this whole tux thing. That really isn't. I didn't own a tux, so I had to buy one, get it fitted, and figure out all the rules around black tie. But it was just fun. It was just weeks and weeks and weeks of fun just preparing for it. So, shout out to Alex Toussaint for that. We definitely
I would like
appreciate
to
it.
say this. Erica doesn't really speak a lot, but she looked amazing. I mean, so did Jasmine. But Erica's like, your wife is so beautiful. I was like, oh my God, you guys compliment each other so well.
I appreciate that. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, Lavalis. Yeah.
Erica's absolutely gorgeous, and I'm so glad I finally got to meet her this past weekend. I'm still waiting for you to update your hashtag to Danielle needs a rower or whatever the hell it's supposed to say. But I mean, whatever. We'll leave it as Erica gets fit for now. We'll let that slide for now. But I feel like I've known her because I'm always harassing you, and I talk to her online.
Right.
And I adore Jazz, and I got to meet Jazz. So it was like, I can't believe I've never met Erica. So I was so happy to finally meet her and see her in person and give her the biggest squeeze. And she's so freaking cool, and she's absolutely stunning in person.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, she would be on tonight, but she's taking care of Zoe. But so that's probably why you don't see her here. But yeah, she had a blast. Erica's kind of behind the scenes kind of person. She's not one of those people that want to be in front of the camera and all out in front. And so, it's me dragging her places whenever it's all of us in the middle of something, right? She done agreed to go along with something I done come up with. So, but the You Get To crew thing, she was all excited about. She was the one that asked me about that. She was like, we going to Nicole's thing? She's the one that's asking me about this November thing, too. She's like, we going to the November thing? So, like, these are things that she's really excited about. So she was really happy about going to that. And then, there was no way she was going to miss Alex's birthday. We was there at his 25th, so another milestone. We were going to be at his 30th. So she was excited about that stuff. But she generally is kind of don't take my picture. I'm going to be back here in the back in the cut, That's generally Erica. But, she had fun. She had a blast. We saw a lot of people that we hadn't seen in a while, a lot of people that, that we care about, that we got to see and talk to while we were there. Alex had everything set up straight. If you didn't bring your phone, he had a photographer, he had a camera booth, he had all that all set up. So that was cool. It was fun. It was fun.
Wait, can we talk about how Jazz upstaged the Beachbody coach though?
Jazz was going in. You see Jazz? Jazz going in.
Listen, that's my little sis. She was getting it.
Jazz had fun. That's another thing that's a blessing. Again, another reason that I love Alex, and he provided an opportunity. I'm a little bit older than everybody there, right? And so they're playing music that I heard maybe, but I don't know the lyrics.
A little bit,
right?
A little bit.
A little bit. I was a little bit, just a little bit, right?
Hey, Steph. He looks amazing, though. He really looks great. And I was like, John, they need a new James Bond, right? When I saw you in that tux, I was like, look at that. Oh,
yeah, but then, having Jasmine there, that's Jasmine 32. That's her age group. She knows all the music. She knows all that
Me and
stuff.
Jazz are the same age. That's why I call us
32?
Yeah, so she knows all that stuff.
20s.
She's born in '89. Her birthday's coming up.
Right.
My birthday just passed.
That's right.
Okay?
I just assumed she was in her mid-20s.
Nah,
right?
Jasmine's birthday is in a couple more weeks. So yeah, she coming up. She about to turn 33. So so that aligned. The
Jesus,
scene.
yeah.
Yeah. That aligned for the music that they were playing, the people that were there, right around her age group. It was like, she just had a ball, and that's a blessing for me, right? Like seeing her smile, seeing her excited, then seeing Alex and smile, seeing him happy, that's what that's me now, right? I've turned into like the dude that's just watching the people they care about.
The proud dad.
So
Danielle, can you tell us more about the Beachbody coach? Now I missed that. What happened?
I don't know his name. He's the Haitian dude. I just know Jess Minardi loves him.
You about to make Jess Minardi come on
this? Well, she
this
coming up right now. She about to correct you right quick.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You understand? You understand?
I don't know his name. She's the Haitian Beachbody
You understand?
Jessica Minardi.
Was
That is
I summoned?
Yes,
that was an
I'm here
accurate
Here we
responding. Was I
description.
go.
summoned?
I
Was
think
I
so.
summoned?
I think
First
so.
of all, his name is Amwala Caesar. He's
Okay.
cool as shit. Thank you
Okay.
very much. He is Haitian. Thank you very much.
And
Put some respect on his name. Thank
okay.
you.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. That's all. I'm coming down.
He definitely was cool as shit. I spent a little bit of
He
time talking to him, and
is.
we hung out for a second. You know, we kind of was hanging out in the same booth, so I got to chill with him for a minute, which is why Jasmine's right behind him when in that video.
And his programs are really incredible. He's very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
He trains a lot of athletes. He trains 2 Chainz. He's a dope trainer. Like, and that's what I was talking about the other day. If the talent is there, no matter what company they're with, the talent is with the person.
Yeah.
And he's one of those, no matter where he goes, he's gonna excel. He's truly incredible. Like, dope dude. And I don't know him personally, just through obviously Beachbody, taking his programs. I've only met him once.
Yep.
So I know he probably don't know me more than the fly on the wall. It doesn't even matter. When you recognize talent, that's it.
No
Well,
doubt.
maybe Peloton should try to poach him.
Whoa. Can we can we
I'm sorry, my
let him
bad.
live? How you know
My
he
bad.
not getting his paper? You know what I'm saying?
You
Let
know
him
what I
live.
mean? You know what I mean?
But I want to get to know him on the platform, and
So
I
you
don't
should
do
just,
Beachbody
get some
anymore.
beach body.
There it is.
No,
You could
I
get
don't do
Jessica
You want
Minardi
Beachbody
my
as your
coach
anymore.
code?
coach.
You want my coach code? I got you.
No,
That's what I mean. Let's talk.
Let's
I don't
talk,
want to pay
right?
for
Oh,
some.
okay.
I'm not paying for somebody else. I got one platform. That's enough. So I'm like, maybe we can take him from Beachbody.
Oh, dang.
Diversify
Oh,
your
dang.
portfolio. Nah, he ain't going nowhere, man. Leave that man alone. Beachbody needs some. You know what? Let me leave that alone. We'll just leave him here. Let me just
Oh
leave that
my
man here. All
god!
right.
He was clearly cool.
I just want to point out that she said Beachbody needs him, not that he needs Beachbody.
Up.
Nah.
She did
He
say
don't
Up.
need
that.
beach
There's no saying
You
that
She
know what I
did
mean?
Peloton
say
can't
that. She
swoop
did
Up.
in
say
and
that.
snatch him
Nah.
up. Just saying.
I don't think he's a well talented man. He don't need Beachbody. I think Beachbody needs him. He is absolutely incredible.
But we
Yeah.
need him on the Peloton platform. That's what
Lavella,
we need.
There she go. There she go. There she go.
sit yourself down.
I mean, look,
They already got a
we
Haitian man on Peloton.
Okay.
yeah,
Thank
Alex,
you.
we are,
Yeah,
but
but
we
we
lost,
lost the Haitian
but
man
we
with Chase.
lost Chase.
That's true. That's true.
We
That's
lost
true.
Chase.
That's true.
I mean, of
Can you
course, we
So
still
now
imagine
we
a
need
got to
Mwala on
replace
the
the
Peloton.
Haitian
tread?
with a new Haitian.
Done.
Yes,
They're different
yeah,
modalities. He's not a run coach. He's
It
strength.
don't matter. We lost a
that's
strength
okay.
coach.
Exactly. He was a strength coach as well. We need him,
Good
guys.
night.
Don't
This
play
Y'all
is
out
not
with
here.
us.
happening.
Y'all out here.
Are
And
we
we need
coaching?
kettlebells.
Yeah.
We need
Word.
kettlebells.
You kettlebell.
You
Yes,
know what we
I
We
do
don't
use
have a
need?
sometimes.
kettlebell
I
coach.
use my
We need
kettlebell.
animal flow, which is what he's bomb at.
That
What is
is
that?
so hard, girl. You trying to kill
It's so
people.
hard.
What is that?
Yo,
Violence.
it
She
is
said
it
violence.
it is a technique that is like really, it's not yoga, it's a form of stretching. It's really incredible. A lot of stability movement, a lot of core. Animal flow is no joke. And
Oh.
he introduced it to Beachbody in his program 645, shameless plug.
Core
Um
stability and stretching. Yeah, you was right,
Marcel knows
Nisi.
it
That's
too.
violence. You
yeah,
right, Nisi.
Marcel does animal flow too. Yeah.
Well,
That's why her ass is violent as hell
see,
too.
I think you
Yes,
might be
we
right,
Yeah.
need
Nisi.
him.
Anything that
Violent.
Jess Minardi
All he
likes is
doing is
automatically
giving me more
violence.
reasons. Giving me more
So
That
reasons why
is
we
not
need him.
true. I like non-violent people. Look at
Like
Dr.
who?
Jackie
Like who,
wait,
Roberts.
bitch? Like
shut
who?
up.
The doc.
What
She's
doc?
down with
Shut
dog.
up. Shut up. Jess Minardi, you're lying. All you know is violence. Shut up.
You keep
No.
Dr.
I'm about to
Chelsea
mute
Jackson
you.
Roberts' name out your mouth. You are
Exactly.
never
But
on
I
a.
like her. Doc is
Chelsea
not
is not
violent.
violent.
Jessica don't take
Exactly.
yoga.
I do. I got some. Go look at my profile. I got some.
Listen,
I got some. It's
I didn't
gospel
even
yoga.
know we could do yoga to R&B and
You know
trap
what I'm
music and
saying?
all that stuff. She brought all that to the platform that I was like, what? We can do
Exactly.
this?
The gospel
Oh,
yoga though, that's my joint.
Exactly.
Jess, I bet you have non-violence just as much as you have a rest day.
Wow.
Neither one of them.
Wow.
Shut up.
Wow.
You
Let me
say
go on
that.
mute.
Zip it.
Say that.
Wow.
that mean
My rest
none?
day.
Yeah,
Oh, that mean one
Thank
day.
you.
Okay.
okay. So somebody was supposed to check her post last Friday to see that she actually rests.
I
She
Was
did.
ain't
that
rest.
you, Steph?
I
She
checked
She
did.
it.
ain't rest. She ain't
She
rest.
didn't rest.
But
I
Jess, no,
did.
Jess,
She did
you gotta
rest
be in,
because
you gotta come in a clubhouse with someone who don't know you.
I
That's all I'm
DM'd
saying.
her and told her
Don't
that I
come in the
saw her
clubhouse with
rest.
Oh,
someone who
she did
talks too much
rest?
Thank
She
shit.
actually
you.
did rest? Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
And
I
she
came
Yeah.
vouch
posted. She
for
did post that she rested. I was
Dave
like,
and I.
thank
Oh,
God we know she's
Thank
not in
you.
a
oh,
ditch.
okay. Oh,
So
okay.
she posted that she
And there was no
rested,
blue dot.
Oh, okay.
but then so you missed your blue dot? Not even a meditation?
Hell no. If I'm resting, I'm resting.
That's
I
a
ain't taking
rest
shit
day.
on.
That's a rest day. That's
Oh
right.
my god, I gotta get my
I'm
blue
resting
dot.
my mind,
I
my
be
spirit, my
sad.
bones, my teeth. I'm resting. Mm-mm.
She said her
She said
teeth.
her
So that
teeth.
mean you didn't. So you didn't eat Friday?
Nope.
She
I just
said
just
her teeth.
juice cleanse. I didn't do nothing.
I love it. I love it.
If you don't stop lying right now, Jessica Minority.
I
Ooh,
cannot.
Lord.
Oh
If you
my
don't stop
god.
lying, you ain't do. Stop it.
That's
I
a,
Stop
didn't
it.
do
Danielle,
nothing.
so
I need
Go sit in the
Danielle,
to.
spill
corner.
the tea. Spill the tea, Danielle.
Jessica, go sit
Spill
in the
it.
corner. That's all I'm gonna say. Jessica, go sit in the corner.
I did. Go check my blue dot. I didn't do nothing. Whatever.
So you
I
didn't do
like that
anything
rest
on a
day.
Peloton platform. That's what I think I'm hearing from Danielle.
Wow.
They ain't
What?
believing you at all.
Let me. Yo, take me off the stage, son.
Man. But yeah, you know what? She can't rest too long, like we said last week. Because you know, if she resting too long, we calling the FBI, CIA, 911. Like, you're right. So, like, it must have just been one day. Had to have been.
It was for 2 hours on one day.
It was for 2 hours.
Y'all are disrespectful.
All right, well, cool. I think, all right, well, before we can get through some more of these things, I guess I'll jump on to the next topic. But yeah, the party was all cool. It was fun. We had fun. We got out of there early, but, well, if 3 a.m. is early, but that's when we left.
Oh
Cool.
my God, 3 a.m. I think I would have passed out. Huh? Hey, wait a minute. I got to go. I love y'all, but I
I,
got to go. I
I,
can't hang like
I,
that.
I
The
told
party
Tunde,
started at 11, though. Like this man really started at like the devil's hour.
yeah,
I
it
was
did.
like, oh, I'm so happy my ass is at home.
Listen, I don't care what time it started. Had my invitation not gotten lost in the mail, I would have totally showed up. It didn't matter that it started at the devil's hour, but somehow Alex misplaced my address. But it's all good.
It's
I
all
mean,
good though, right?
it's fine. It's fine. It's
I'm mad. He came to my house and didn't even invite me to be his damn date.
But I mean, he already had his wife and his daughter, Nicole.
That's an odd number. I could have been Jazz's date. I gave Jazz a damn bathing suit to wear. Shit.
Listen, Jazz is my little sister. I've adopted her. So if she ain't take me, she sure as shit wasn't taking you.
Excuse me, Danielle. My petition to be adopted has been in effect for like 3 years. This is bullshit.
Okay, so Steph, so she adopted Jazz, but not you. You asked her to adopt you.
I want to be a Kardashian cookie. Like, I have been waiting.
Oh man. When's that gonna happen, Danielle? We still waiting for that.
You need a girl. You got 4 boys. You need a girl.
See, what had happened was her adoption papers got lost in the mail. I'm not sure where they went to, but
Rifling.
I
Only
am a
Danielle could be
mobile
the only
notary.
woman in that house. There's no way she's
I'm
taking
a
in another
She
woman.
ain't adopting nobody.
look,
Yeah, you right. You right.
Steph.
All right, let me move us on to this next topic. But you know what? This next topic we about to talk about is another topic I don't even know nothing about because it happened so fast. I don't know what happened, and so I'm gonna need Chris or somebody to explain this to me. So, classes opened up for booking through September 18th. Like I didn't even know that. I just know
Yes,
everything was
they
booked up.
did.
Yep, on Monday.
On Monday they opened up through September 18th.
Yep.
How long did it take before they were all booked up?
It was pretty quick. I mean, I'll say by 4, everything except a handful of yoga classes was not even on wait list. They were totally gone. So it was within 2 or 3 hours at most for the US.
Oh, okay. Well, it's better than I thought. I thought it was going to be quicker.
I don't even think it was that long.
I was saying it was no longer than that. Like,
Oh,
it
But at
could
okay.
have
least
been
you
on the
could
shorter side.
at least this time you could process your transactions. Like it
Yeah,
wasn't.
it didn't crash. It helped, and they were charging this time too. It wasn't the whole 3 different types of free tickets that was confusing the system.
Wait a minute. Did anybody know that they were about to open it up for on Monday through September? Or did it was just like a surprise? They just opened it up that nobody knew?
It was so they've been saying that they're going to do 6 weeks out.
Oh, okay.
But they didn't really. But this was like 4 weeks at once.
Okay.
So it was mostly a surprise for this one.
You mean
Gotcha.
anybody other than Chris? Did anyone? No one else knew.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Oh, my bad. I gotta qualify this stuff. My bad. Yeah. Did anybody other than Chris know?
And I'm just trying to find out, Chris, like, how can we be cool? Like, I have collagen. Do you want me to send you collagen? I have shakes. Do you want me like, what can I send you to be cool so that I can know right when it opens?
I mean, he already gave you the scoop. I mean, dang.
You should say collagen.
Listen, I'll send them some. Listen, we all need to look young. I will send them some collagen if it's going to help me.
Are you saying I look old? Come on.
No, I'm saying we all need to look young.
You're at the bottom of the list now. You're the last person.
But I was like, really? Collagen?
Dang.
Jesus, Danielle.
Hold up, I need a
Screw
button
yourself
on that
out of
one
that.
right there.
That is not what I meant. That is not how I meant it. Listen, I drink collagen every day. I'm just saying. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't think
we
anyone
all
wants
need
collagen as a gift.
I'm just saying the next one I heard is opening Saturday at midnight. So, keep your eye out for that one Saturday at midnight, Danielle.
Okay, I'm going to be up at midnight
now.
now.
Said it on the damn Clubhouse.
I'm totally not lying about that either, just to make you stay up, Danielle.
Everybody on Clubhouse that wants to go, Danielle could.
No, but just for the record, I don't typically go to bed until 1:30, 2 o'clock anyway, so that's not late for me.
Oh, okay.
So you'd have to tell me like 4 or maybe 5 or something.
John, can you edit that to say 4?
Yeah, I'm gonna change it.
Re-edit that.
I'm gonna edit that. I'm gonna change it up. It's gonna say 4. It's gonna sound real odd though. It's gonna be my voice 4, but we're gonna do this.
Chris, you are so wrong.
That's funny.
John, we don't trust you when you say you're gonna edit stuff because I cannot believe the flossing the you know what got played.
Oh, yeah, that had to go. That had to stay in.
Oh my God.
That had to stay in. We couldn't edit that out.
I was so shocked.
I couldn't get rid of that one. That was I was doing my editing and I got to that part and that was like gold. I was like, how am I gonna take that out? I couldn't take it out. Yeah, I couldn't take it. That was too funny. I was cracking up. I played it like 20 times before I even finished editing it. I was cracking up. But all right.
So I will say for real, they do say that they're going to do it on a 6 weeks basis, and they do hope to start doing it on Mondays on a regular thing.
Okay.
We'll see if they do another 2 or 3 weeks first. But at some point, I do think it'll be every Monday. They'll do the next week and just do it on a rolling basis.
Okay, when you say every Monday, like Monday morning, Monday at midnight, Monday at noon, Monday when?
We'll talk when Danielle's not here.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to do it. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Damn.
The shade.
Look, he's coming for you. You should have never said
Rough crowd. Danielle is in the center of so much drama in this room.
Right?
It's like it's either her and Jess going at it. Right. Now Chris and Danielle.
It's hilarious. I love it. I
am
for the
such
drama.
a sweetheart and such like a nice person. I don't understand how I end up in the middle of the nonsense.
Right.
And being harassed by
I'm nice too.
Look at the devil is alive.
It's getting worse, Danielle.
Lisa says she only dislikes Kari.
That's a fact. That is a fact. I adore Lisa, though. I mean, I can't help who she's married to, but...
Nicole said, can we get a button? Yeah, we needed a button on that early thing. So this is a late button. We adding it.
Damn!
Yeah, we needed that button right there. We definitely needed that button. All right, so I guess that we got through the classes thing. But yeah, I'm gonna hit you up, Chris. I gotta plan my next trip and I gotta figure out when to check the schedule. But all right, let's see, next one. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna skip this one. Let's go to Capital One. They credit cards. They starting to build like these little lounges in airports. You know what I mean? If you have one of their cards, specific cards, you have their cards, and you traveling, and you end up at one of an airport where they have one of these little lounges at. They're gonna have Pelotons in there with showers and stuff, so you can be at the airport in between the flight on a layover. You can go on in there, do your little, your Tunde class right quick, take a shower, and catch your next flight. When I saw that, I was like, Is anybody really going to be
Why
taking
not?
rides at the airport? I mean, is that like logical? Is people going to do that?
So the first Capital One lounge opened at Dallas, I think it was, and it opened last fall.
Okay.
So I've seen some posts in some of the different groups over the last year of people who have had a chance to actually do it there,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
on layovers.
So people actually did it. They went to the Capital One
Yeah.
Lounge. They took a ride.
Yep.
I don't know.
Is there anything you don't know, Chris?
You know what I mean? You see?
Plenty.
He
Be the
doesn't know my
CIA, I
social
done
security
told y'all.
number.
See, I'm gonna have to edit that
He
out because
doesn't
he gonna
how to
know
be
it.
nice to me.
I want to know what is the next jackpot numbers on the Mega
Oh
Millions,
my
Chris. You know,
gosh.
that's
Oh
what I
my
need to
god.
know.
Oh my gosh. You see, if he knew something like that, then then I would get real nervous.
Why? he would share it with us, and then we would all be very, very wealthy. Like the man
Yeah,
that won.
I'd share that with everyone but Danielle.
Damn!
Okay, check it out. All right, so I saw that they opened up 2 more lounges. I did see that, Chris. They opened up 2 more, and I'm assuming that they're just going to start opening up more and more of these things. I'm kind of surprised that it's like working. Like if I'm taking a long trip where there's a layover, the last thing I'm thinking about is going and getting sweaty. I'm just trying to wait to get onto my next flight. Like I'm not in that kind of mood to work out. I'm traveling. Like it just seems
That
odd
part.
to me. You know what I mean?
You getting a meditation at most, so I
Okay.
don't yell at people in the airport.
Right? That might work on meditation, but I don't know if I'm thinking about, I'm so happy to be at O'Hare. Let me go jump on this Alex ride.
Absolutely
I'm not thinking like that.
Or it could be, I'm so pissed off. Let me go take this Tabata and take my frustration out on this long ass layover.
Oh, see,
and then you gonna be nasty.
Okay.
You gotta carry your nasty, sweaty clothes with you.
I'm so
exactly.
I didn't say I was gonna do it. Let's remove the judgment. I didn't say I was gonna do it. I was just giving another perspective. Okay, I was giving another perspective. Ain't nobody said I was gonna do it. Ain't nobody said I was.
Oh my god.
Like
I'm just saying, you gonna carry around your nasty clothes.
Exactly. That's true. That's true.
Exactly.
Once you enter the airport, you're on vacation hours, which means I don't care if it's 7 a.m. or 12 o'clock in the afternoon. It's time to start drinking. So who the hell is working out? Because I'm just like, where's a margarita? Where's some rum punch? Like, I'm not working out.
Yeah,
It's vacation time.
Are they providing a washing machine? Are they doing concierge like cleaning of your
Look at
clothes?
you asking for the most. Look at you asking for the most.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Closed mouths don't get fed. Okay.
Okay, first of all, this is one thing I think. One, I don't think O'Hara. Well, I guess because we live in Georgia, Chris. You know how big Atlanta airport is. So O'Hara is nothing compared to that airport. It's like a baby, like a toddler compared to Atlanta. So I'm like, where are they putting this at?
I hate your airport, by the way.
Yeah, if you want to work out in Atlanta, just walk from Terminal A to the International.
There you go.
You spend
Get your workout. You already worked out.
Red side, blue side, elemental P side.
By the time you get to the lounge, you tired.
The Atlanta airport is ridiculous. I've never been to O'Hare, so I can't speak to it. But I know the one time I was in Atlanta, they were like, if you want to go here, take the shuttle. I'm like, no, I'm going to walk. They're like, oh, no, you don't want to do that. I was like, what do you mean? Like, I need my steps. I got to close my rings. They're like, oh, no, honey, you don't want to walk.
They like, she don't know. She don't know.
They're like, you're going to miss your flight. Don't walk.
Once you know your way around there, it does make sense. But I can see as it not being your normal airport, it's, probably not the most.
So this is what I'm saying. Like, if you're going to take a ride, if you're going to exercise in an airport, then and you can't be checking everything because you're gonna have to be walking through your layover with a carry on with your workout clothes and a change of clothes,
musty,
right?
Musty.
Otherwise, you're gonna be up in here just like funking it all up. You know what I mean?
Disgusting.
And ain't nobody gonna want you. And ain't nobody gonna want you on that next flight. They might stop the plane over this.
Maybe you'll get a single seat. I mean, listen.
No.
Maybe that's the key to getting your own seat. Do a Peloton workout, do a Tabata ride, get on the plane, smell like somebody.
You might have a whole back of the plane doing that.
And yes, so Nicole, I called it a hoagie because that's what it's called. You smell like an Italian hoagie, Nicole, and you get on a plane. Maybe you get your own seat.
What the hell is a hoagie?
The only thing I hate about
it's a hero. She's speaking Philly, girl.
What the hell is a hoagie?
She is
A
A
Southern
speaking
hero.
another dialect of
Wait, what?
English.
Another dialect.
It is a hero.
A
Chris.
hero.
What's
Your shorty go
Chris?
somewhere with that. It's a hero. All right,
Hero.
this hoagie
You know
business.
what I'm saying?
Chris,
Hoagie.
Listen,
You know what
shorty.
I mean?
Hoagie.
Listen, shorty. It's a hoagie. That joint
Chris,
is a
what do we
hoagie.
call a hoagie in Georgia, Chris? What do we call it in Georgia?
It's a hoagie, but I don't know what this hero is.
It's
I
a
mean, I can
A
hero.
big
Google it.
Y'all are
sandwich.
fucking
You
Thank
the
Oh
you.
man.
wrong.
CIA
Damn
person? You don't know what a hero
Oh
is?
man.
It's a fucking hero.
I got the Philly folks and the Atlanta folks, and they arguing about sandwiches.
Can I just say something real
Connected fitness.
Can I just say something real quick? I have to ask everybody in the room
Yeah,
because I was floored when I picked dessert for the party on Saturday.
yeah,
And I got a bunch of donuts for Jess.
yeah,
I got a fruit platter.
yeah.
And then I got a massive tray of Zeppelis. And no one knew what a
False.
freaking
I knew
Zeppeli
what
was.
What?
Zeppelis were because
Thank
I
you.
have 11 of them.
I don't even
Excuse
know what y'all
me?
talking
Okay.
about.
I
Jess,
I don't
they
even.
fucking
looked
love
I don't even
Zeppelis.
know how.
they
I,
looked at
What's wrong
me.
with that? Oh,
I
you
don't know
have the
what y'all
wrong
talking about.
people.
I was trying to explain it. I was like, it's like fried dough.
I
And
don't
they
know
were
No,
what
like,
there's
y'all
no
oh,
talking
need to
about.
oh.
explain it. If you don't know
They were
what
like,
it is,
oh,
don't eat it.
I
Just
don't know
say
what
we want
y'all
the people
talking
that can
about.
enjoy it.
I don't know
they're
what
like,
y'all.
oh, a
Exactly.
donut. I'm like, a Zeppeli, a Zeppeli.
I don't know what y'all
The
talking
only
about.
thing that they knew was funnel
Okay.
cake, and I wanted to throw
Oh
up.
Can you spell
no.
that?
Good
Yeah,
night.
can you spell that?
Good night.
Zeppeli,
Does it have
exactly
a
She
how it's
can't spell
Does
spelled.
it
that
have a
shit
Z
either.
in
Slow
it? I
down.
don't even know what you're talking about.
Zeppeli, Zeppoli or
No,
Zeppoli.
Look, I told you she
Zepole.
couldn't spell it. She
I was
couldn't spell
today
it.
year old when I found out about Zeppelis. Like I
Me
don't
Yo,
know
you
what you're
too.
hurt
talking
my
about.
Oh my
feelings.
God.
Me too.
Where are
You're not
y'all
from New York.
from?
Do you
I
speak
literally
English?
got
Who
a
raised you?
I literally got a double serving. It was a massive tray.
Zeppeli and funnel cakes are different things. Don't disrespect Zeppeli.
Thank
Oh
you.
my
Okay.
god.
It's
Thank you.
fried dough.
Okay.
It's
Hold up.
Period.
fried dough with powdered sugar. It's
Hold
a
up.
freaking broken up
Oh.
funnel cake.
Hold,
It's a
It's
Zeppeli,
Wow.
fried
It's
and I
dough
will
with
closer.
not
powdered
Disrespect.
sugar.
hear the
Okay.
The
slander.
disrespect.
hold up. I gotta go back to something that Chris said. He said, "Is that thing you put on hoagies?"
Oh my God.
Time out.
Oh
I am
my God.
throwing the flag. Absolutely not.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm gonna be cracking up editing this. That is hilarious.
I was
Okay.
just going to say, John, you're going to have so much
Oh
editing.
my gosh, that was hilarious right there. That was.
No, this be the best part.
That's a good one right there, Chris. Oh my god, I'm about to die laughing. That's hilarious.
I do agree with Nicole though, that it's close to a beignet or
A
however you
beignet.
say it. But
That's the
All right.
closest thing that it is
that's
to
Yes.
that you
close.
can
But
describe
which
it.
is also
Yes.
still like
We will
freaking broken
allow
funnel
it.
cake. It's like
Damn.
Bitch,
broken
don't
funnel
you dare
cake.
say that shit ever again.
What did she say?
Don't you dare.
What did she say?
She said it was like funnel cake. I'm gonna fight
It is
you.
not funnel
Absolutely
cake.
not.
It don't taste like funnel cake. It don't look like funnel cake. Nothing like funnel cake.
Like,
You have to eat it when it's fresh done. It's when it's
okay.
best.
Okay, so
Okay.
Because
All
after
right.
that, once it gets cold, it's like forget it.
Like I've literally never heard of them. And it tastes like freaking funnel cake. I don't care what you say.
We're taking
Maybe
food
they do
advice from
know.
the person who asked for chicken nuggets. What the fuck is wrong with
Ask for chicken
you?
okay,
nuggets,
let's
but
check
it's
this
not
Okay.
out.
real food.
Check this out. We on the Connected Fitness Forum, and we've been talking about
Talk about
chicken
food.
nuggets
Fried
and
dough.
Hoagies.
fried
We work
dough,
out to
and you know what I'm
eat,
saying.
Unc.
You
We
know,
work out to eat.
you right, you right, you right, you right. I
Our
can't even
mouths
tell.
ain't broke.
You know what I'm saying? Because
We just
you
want
guys
to work
got me.
out.
Y'all got me about to leave after this. I'm about to be driving the
That's
street
okay. It's
looking
the
for some.
only
I don't
person
know
I
where I can buy
know
some
that brings her
Zeppelis, but
teeth.
Come to New
So,
York.
you know what I mean.
Just find a
I,
fair and
All
have
right.
some funnel cake and you'll have a
Someone
zeppeli.
in New
You're at
York.
the fair, you're gonna find
Where
a
can you get the
Zeppelis.
Zeppelis in New York?
Yeah,
In New York
yeah,
City.
where can I
In
get it?
Little Italy, or
Okay.
when the Feast of San Gennaro, especially,
Oh
or
my
if
God, that
you
is
go
like
to
the
any,
best time to get them.
yeah, if a lot of cities or a lot of states have the Feast of San Gennaro,
Hmm.
and no doubt, like my cousin used to live in LA, and when the feast used to go there, she would always get Zeppeli. So they have them at any Italian feast in any state. And a lot of times at state fairs they have them too, but you have to look
You
for
know
them. But
what? You guys
it's a
got me
yeah.
thinking. You know, I got like an Italian bakery right around the corner from my house. I ain't never went to it. So I'm about to go there tomorrow morning. I'm gonna just go ask them. I'm like, look, I need to get some
So
Zeppelis
you
right
have
quick.
decided to stay away from Joy your entire
You know what I'm
time
saying?
that you're there?
I
That's
was
what you
unaware.
okay.
You know, I've been living in
So you
this same
haven't had a
city.
cannoli?
I've been living in this same city for 22 years. And I ain't never, and I drive right past that Italian bakery like every other day. I ain't
Wow.
never stopped.
Really?
All
Italian
right,
bakeries are amazing.
This is a
They're
sad
Okay,
story.
absolutely
John.
amazing.
How
So,
do you do that?
okay. I'm gonna
John,
go there
for
tomorrow. I'm gonna
me,
take a picture right out front, and
I
I'm gonna go in there
swear
and I'm
on
gonna
all
ask
that is
them.
holy.
John, I would be very surprised if
okay,
an
so
Italian bakery had Zeppelis because they're not like a it's different. Like an Italian
They're
bakery
like
is going to have the
seasonal.
cannolis, the biscottis. They're going to have those. They're not probably going to have the
Oh,
Zeppelis,
okay.
but
All right.
I love
Zeppelis are
funnel
not
cake.
baked. They're
Okay.
And I
fried.
have
they're
the
They're
fried.
Zeppelin
fried and
style
it's
funnel
Exactly.
like
cake.
they're like festival food. That's why you have to get
okay,
them fresh from like the cart, from the like little stand
In a
thing.
paper bag.
Yes.
The
In
grease
a
is all
paper
over the
bag.
place.
Oh,
Don't put it
okay.
on your lap. Right.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
so Maria
Yes.
in
You
the
just want
chat.
to have them made up and put them in a bag with some confectionate sugar,
No,
shake it up,
Heather.
and
Shake it up.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna
Oh
do.
my God.
This is
Have
what
you
I'm
ever
gonna do
had
then.
Oreo ones?
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
God.
still don't understand how you can bypass an Italian bakery every day
You know what
for
I'm saying?
22
I
years and
just been
not go in
22 years. I ain't never
because that
walked in
just
that
don't make
joint.
any
Oh,
You know what I mean?
sense.
I ain't never walked in that joint.
okay.
But I'm gonna be in NYC next weekend. While I'm down there, I'm gonna text somebody. I'm gonna text you, Nicole, or somebody. Y'all can tell me where to go.
Thanks,
We gonna
somebody.
figure this out.
I got you.
All
You
right.
got it.
All right. Let's see. I don't even know what I got. See, I don't know if I got anything else on here that's gonna be this entertaining. But let's see what else I got on here. Oh, well, Jess, I was just gonna mention that just like everybody got a birthday this month, like everybody. Jess Sims' birthday, Christine Derrick's birthday, Alex's birthday, Olivia's
Yes,
birthday. Did I miss anybody?
yes.
Everybody had a
My
birthday.
Rebecca,
birthday.
Rebecca, oh, that's
My
right.
happy
Kathy,
Rebecca
birthday
had a
Saturday.
birthday.
Birthday.
Happy
Kirsten.
birthday.
Saturday.
Happy birthday,
It's
Lavelle.
Leo Virgo season. Turn
Please
up.
don't
Kirsten's
forget about
coming up.
Kirsten.
Talk
It's
to her. This
coming.
It's
722.
coming.
Let's not forget.
big shout out.
Olivia.
Definitely shout out to Kirsten. She hit me up while we was at the party, and I got to talk to her for a split second. But I blessed that she did that shout out. But yeah, that's another one. We got Olivia. That's right. We got Olivia.
And John, just real quick in regards to birthdays, just another shout out to the You Get To crew because we raised over $5,000 for Jess's birthday this year,
Yeah.
and we are going to be donating it to a non-for-profit. Jess is in the process of picking it, and I will let everybody know next week which one she decided on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
I like that. That's nice. Yeah, definitely. Like, make sure that we know where that's all going. You're still collecting? Is it still a collection going on for that?
Yeah, it's still going on because she hasn't picked yet, so I just have it. I kept it open still. But one year we donated to like a bunch. She keeps a running list of small Black-owned businesses.
Mm-hmm.
So one year we donated to like 10 different ones, and then last year we donated to the Thrive Cosmetics Foundation,
Mm-hmm.
and then got a scholarship for a young woman in Breonna Taylor's name to go to nursing school for a year at the University of Louisville.
That's
Because
nice.
Thrive Foundation created a foundation in Breonna Taylor's name. So I don't know where Jess wants to donate it this year, but if she wants to split it up, I have a running list of really great suggestions that the You Got To crew put together. So once she picks, I'll let everybody know. But yeah, we've been doing some really great things, and we all donated in Jess's name. One year we actually adopted an owl for her.
Oh yeah, when she was in the owl kick, I
yes.
remember
I
that.
think I
Yeah.
remember that. I heard you.
So I just wanted to say that I know that this is a topic that's kind of passionate for me, and I know a lot of different people like find their own ways with regards to this particular topic to like impact, to provide some type of equity impact, and so we need all those various kind of means and mechanisms and paths for it. So I appreciate what you're doing with that, Nicole. That's awesome that you guys have figured that use the group for that purpose, and Jess is kind of selecting. That is the whole thing is serious. So for anybody that's on right now that might want to like donate and kind of support it, like would they need to kind of make sure that they're in the You Get To crew? Is there like a path that they could take outside of that? Like what would they need to do?
I'll put all the information in the chat so everyone can, whether it's on Instagram or Facebook. But
Okay.
yeah, I'll be collecting until the day that she picks, and then and actually what we're going to be doing, it's going to take us a little while to get our footing, but we're actually creating a You Get To crew non-for-profit.
Mm-hmm.
One of the girls that helped me plan the party last weekend has set up a lot of non-for-profits, so what we're going to do is every year just take all the birthday money and dump it into this registered 501c3,
Yep.
again in Jess's name, and then kind of draw from it throughout the year when it's needed.
Right.
Like, for instance, the You Get To crew stepped up and helped raise money for, our very own Jess Minardi to run the New York City Marathon, and we did that at a rapid pace. But
Yo,
Right.
my what my
What
son.
goal
I'm
what
talking
my
about.
goal is
Yo,
in the
No
son.
in the
doubt.
future to not have anybody have any kind of stress when it comes to doing something really fantastic.
I
When we were
love it.
raising money last year for Jess, two women in the You Get To crew, under two very young women, underwent double mastectomies, and I pulled a couple of $100 out of the birthday fund that we had created for her and bought them little silly things. I bought them 2 gift certificates to the Peloton boutique and said, once you're done with your surgery and you have your new beautiful body, buy yourself some amazing workout gear to make yourself feel great
No
and to
doubt.
get yourself back on the bike or the tread. So we want to create a registered 501c3 so we can pull throughout the year when a member of the crew or something with that has a very big impact on either Jess's lives or our lives needs us, that we all can, hold their hand and just give them some money to help them do whatever would make their life easier to make a big impact on the world. So
That's what I'm
that's going to
talking
be
about.
starting next year. But for this year, we're waiting on what Jess wants to do with it specifically.
I love it. Hats off to you. My bow to you. That's the great work. That's great stuff that you're doing. I know that there's like a couple groups I've heard of that are able to use the community that they've established and to like collectively crowdsource or like around a particular need, and then to then impact change. Like I only know of a few, like yours now. Like wasn't familiar with how much you guys were doing before. Yours, and I know the Boo Crew does that. I don't know. Are there? Do you guys know? Do the others like? I know they're great groups. They're all great groups, and they provide us all like support in our workout regimens, and they got our backs and all that. But to this degree, is this a usual thing, or is this odd? I don't know. Is it different?
I don't know of anybody else that's doing it. I hope that this is going to start to ignite a fire in a lot of other groups if they're not already doing it. Just because there are so many people out there, especially that support and love their instructors, like
Mm-hmm.
that we all can get together. We have one thing in common, and it's that instructor that changes such a large part of our life. Why can't we get together and change potentially somebody else's life? Maybe there's a crew member out there that can't afford a tread and really, or they're non-Peloton tread broke, and maybe we can buy one for them with all the money that we've raised throughout the year and have it being an ongoing contribution.
Right.
And I got donations from people, $5. Some people donated over $200.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, everyone can just donate what they can, and everything is donated in. When I give the card to Jess, I write down the names of everyone that contributed. I don't put how much they contributed because
Mm-hmm.
that's not
Doesn't matter.
that's not what
That's
the
right.
point is.
Yep.
And yeah, so I don't know if anybody else is doing that. I really hope that people start to, because I really think that since the instructors have such an impact on our lives, we should really be using that to impact somebody else's life in one way or another in the instructor's name, because it makes a difference, and I think it's something that we owe it to them.
I think the idea of us as community members or members of these groups kind of sharing what we have in the camaraderie and support, and then kind of using that, I think actually helps the group in the end. I mean, I know you're kind of supporting a need, you're supporting that aligns to your instructor or aligns to a passion of the particular group. But I think it bonds everybody, like brings everybody together towards a purpose. I think it just helps the group when they do this stuff as well. And so that's why, for multiple reasons, I think that's just the bomb what you just, fostered and built there, Nicole. So yeah, hats off. That's serious. You guys know, I've been on this mission with regard to this particular individual in my town. And at the time, I was trying to raise funds for it, and it was a Peloton group that got me to the money I needed to give to the town for what I was trying to push, and they got me the money within like 4 hours. It's a Peloton group that did that. So like we have like passionate people that have influence and power to like change things. I mean, so to hear that you guys are using it for that purpose is just phenomenal. So hats off. That's what I'm talking about. Well, cool. You know what? I keep seeing people trying to come up on stage. I don't know who these people are. I'm getting scared. You know, I'm like scared to like bring them on stage. I'm like I don't know. Is it just me, Tammy? I'm always getting scared. I don't know who the people are.
I see some people in the chat that's like, I'm like, is this a person or is this a bot?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a bot or not. Like I'm nervous. I don't know if it's a bot.
Well, Valis, he was asking Tammy because we can actually see who's raising her hand.
Yeah, we can see. I can see. I'm not sure. I'm nervous.
For us moderators on the stage, who's raising their hands.
The bot's been hitting us lately, so that I'll be getting nervous. Chris said he's a bot.
Chris is a damn bot.
Chris said he's a bot. I'll be getting nervous. I don't know. All right. So let me see what else we have on the list. Yeah, we got all the instructors' birthdays. There was like 800 of them. All the instructors born in the same month. Let's see what else we got. Oh, the Peloton apparel community appreciation sale, 40% off select items. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really just kind of putting that out there because I like hearing you guys come back with your thoughts on this stuff. But did anybody buy anything? Anybody out there on the apparel site trying to get this 40% off discount? What's up?
Sure did.
You did?
I did as well.
What you get?
I got my Seattle half outfit.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
The sets that were on sale.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, you got something too, Sharice?
Yes, I got some of the bras and leggings that they had on sale as well.
I heard somebody else was out there looking for like some of that tribe stuff that I don't know they couldn't find, but I heard that. I was like,
yeah, those are on sale as well right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Anybody else get anything?
I did. I had an apparel code expiring.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I think I got a code. I might have to try to go out there and use. You know what? I be tripping with my codes now. I get codes and I don't even remember, and then things expire. Like I be tripping. Like I gotta check that out. All this apparel I could be getting.
I told you I was waiting for the 70% off to hit. I'll just wait. I mean, because it's coming.
You waiting for that blue light?
Adidas. I'm waiting for the blue light. Listen, I'm an 80s baby. I know. Like, I grew up in the 80s and 90s. My mom hit Kmart up all the time for those blue light specials.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm waiting.
Waiting for that blue light?
I'm waiting. Because that Adidas stuff is already on sale. As a matter of fact, one of the hats I bought when I was in studio is now on sale for $19. I want a goddamn refund. Who's giving me a refund?
I see Kari in the chat.
I just bought this hat 2 weeks ago.
Kari, I see Kari in the chat. He looked like he waiting for the blue light too. I heard. Oh, okay.
Wait, it's gonna hit 70%. I mean, that Adidas apparel literally just dropped. What, 2 weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 3, and it's already on 40% off sale.
Kari said the blue light coming. Kari on the chat. He said the blue light coming.
Listen, me and Kari don't agree on much, and I don't really like him a whole lot. But this we can agree on. The blue light is coming, and I'm gonna wait.
The All for One shirt goes on sale tomorrow, so.
Oh, yeah. What's up with that? Y'all getting the All for One shirt? What's up with that? Oh, wait a minute. You said you weren't paying no $50. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm like, you already know my answer.
My bad. Never mind.
I am not paying $50 for a t-shirt that's going to go on sale the day after the All for One is over.
Why the Peloton logo on that joint? Why that Peloton logo on that joint so tiny? Like, what's up with that? You see that? The Peloton
and the
logo
like at that price. The nerve.
Oh, that's funny.
Were they getting a lot of heat for the Peloton logo being large?
Oh, okay.
So maybe they made it smaller?
They went the other way. Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just asking.
You mean like the button-down shirt that you can't even tell is from Peloton? Like, why would I buy that?
Okay, first of all, that shirt is ugly, so it doesn't matter who it's from. I don't know why anyone would buy it.
It gives me, it's giving Nantucket. There's a certain aesthetic.
Oh, okay.
It's giving, Martha's Vineyard.
Oh, okay.
I actually like a button-down shirt, and I like that you can't tell it's Peloton.
Oh, okay.
But then why would I buy it from Peloton?
Because of the quality.
Girl, I'll buy. I'm still a J. Crew.
Come on, listen. I I've had
quality.
She said
I've
she
had
go to
a lot of
check
Quality
rate.
my
Peloton
ass for a
Kool-Aid
button
in my
down.
life.
If I'm gonna get quality, I'm gonna buy it from Brooks
She
Brothers.
said she
I'm
go
not
to
gonna
Brooks
buy
Brothers.
my button down from freaking
Have you tried it
Peloton.
on? Have
Girl,
you
that
touched
janky,
it?
babe. I think don't
Goodbye,
do this.
Jessica.
I'm
Goodbye,
just saying,
Don't
Jessica.
you don't know how you know it's not giving Brooks Brothers if you ain't even
You
tried it.
right. You right. She
That's
right.
all I'm trying to
She
say.
because
right. She
the
right.
private label isn't giving premium dollars.
I'm dead.
You think you can just white label shit and I'm gonna buy it? Like, I'm not stupid. I'm not like, I love Peloton, but I also know apparel. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Listen,
Ooh.
Steph,
I didn't buy the shirt. The people could keep their shirt. I don't need no button down shirt, no kind of way. But I'm just saying, I like the
Steph,
white label.
Steph, I agree with you. We both have had a lot of Peloton Kool-Aid, but there's people who have had more because there are people actually buying that shirt. I personally find the shirt really ugly. I can't imagine why you would buy it. I don't care what the quality is like. It's a
What
nice
happened
cute
to them
shirt.
days? What happened to them days that whenever they put anything out, we know we was buying some ugly stuff. Some of y'all been in this community long enough to know there was a time when it didn't matter what they put out. Y'all was
Oh,
buying the
What
ugliest
happened
stuff.
is
that shit was
What happened to
they
that?
ugly.
flooded the community.
That's what
They
it was, right?
flooded it with too many releases. They flooded it with too much product. So it lost that appeal of like, oh shit, I got to get on and get this Peloton drop because it's
Period.
happening.
I
Like
can't
I
tell
can
you how
literally
many times.
remember.
I can't tell you how many times I done went in my drawer and I was like, why the hell did I ever buy this shirt? But I know why now. I bought it. It was like 2017, and so I was buying everything they put out. That's why I bought that ugly ass shirt.
John, it's
And I
called
can
resale value too. Do you know what I
oh
mean? It was hashtag very rare. You could treat it like it was a drop in the sneakers app because you knew that there were people who wanted the gear so bad
Right.
that if you wanted to, you could resell with tags and make money off of it. Like that leopard print with collab that they have. Robin wears that shit all the time, and I feel like she does it to rub it in our faces because it's the one drop that I didn't get, and I want it so bad, and we are never getting it.
Never getting it. And it was the
Never.
best set ever. And I'm so mad at myself still to this day. That and the
and I
little
feel like
other one, the green one.
I say
You
it
know
all
what
the
I'm
time.
talking
They
about,
literally
Steph.
shot themselves in the foot when they went with this like overabundance.
Yeah.
Because the scarcity is what made the apparel so popular. Like it was a
Period.
pain in the ass not being able to get your size or like rushing to it, but that is what made it freaking popular. Because it was like, oh shit, I'm the only one who got this.
Yeah.
Like out of my
See.
friend group, I'm the only one that has this bra or these shorts
Right.
or this whole set. And now it's like now not only can you get it, but if you wait 2 weeks, it's gonna be on 40% off. And if you wait another 2 weeks, it's gonna be on 70% off. So
Right.
now you're just pissing your friends off because they paid full price and you're getting it for 70% off.
We used
So
to
Yeah.
here's a
be.
question.
Go ahead,
Well, the
Chris.
That
friends need
cap-
to.
Go ahead,
that
Chris.
capable of greatness is on sale right now, and that just came out.
Okay. Go ahead, Chris.
I was just going to say, so what if they, crazy idea, but what if they start not letting you take certain classes for the first month unless you're wearing that apparel that just came out? Would you buy it then?
Oh
Oh
my
snap. Oh
God. Can
snap.
you
Oh snap. Can you
imagine?
imagine? You couldn't.
There
You
would be
couldn't.
a
Just saying.
revolt.
You couldn't get a class
Stop. That would be
unless you bought the.
batshit
Oh
though.
man, that.
Listen,
You know what I
It'd
mean?
get you to buy the apparel though, wouldn't it?
Then you can get in. Then you can
it
get in. Oh
it
man.
would
I
get you
don't
to
need
buy
to go to
apparel,
the
but oh my
studio that
god.
bad then. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna
No,
wear fucking
I meant on
Peloton.
demand. I meant on
Oh
demand.
damn, you didn't took it to a whole nother level.
What?
He's saying like period. Chris is saying you
No,
can't
that's
take
fucking
the class
bullshit.
if you don't
I
buy the
mean,
apparel.
Chris
Please.
know how to push all buttons. That's a good one, Chris. He knows how to push
I'm
all buttons.
I'm just saying
Chris
we
is
went
really
from
trying to play us,
I'm,
and I think it's
Exactly.
hilarious because I was like, how would that even work? Would they use the now defunct camera to scan your outfit to unlock the class?
you start walking down the whole
No,
trail. You start walking. I know I can see
no,
your
you
mind
buy it with
working.
your. It's tied to your Peloton account. They know who bought what, so they just check did
Oh,
your email
Apparently they
buy that or
don't.
not.
classes
Ride
open
that
up
train.
based on whether or not you bought apparel. That's funny. But I'm just saying, back in the day, I'm just saying we was like apparel fanatics. And now we done turned into apparel bougie. What? I mean, you know what I mean? What happened?
If apparel was smart, they would do like a drop, but limit the sizing so it becomes sold out, and then do a not a restock per se, but a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a
Like a
reissue.
A
flash
re, a,
sale.
yeah, like a redrop, kind of like re-promoting it again, just to
Yeah.
make, even if they overstock themselves,
Mm-hmm.
instead of just having as many as they order, and then like Danielle has said just a second ago, everything's going to be 70% off here in the next couple of weeks.
Right.
It just seems like they've oversaturated the supply, and so now it's like, not only do you have either way too many options, or they'll do a drop with a bra and a pair of shorts,
Right.
and then you're just like waiting. So I feel
Right.
like if they were smart, they would do like small drops with like letting people think that things are sold out first.
Right. Yeah. I agree.
They can't even get people their Century Club shirts. So
Do they
us
still do that?
having,
They still do that?
yes,
I didn't even
they
know that.
do, and
Yes.
people
They
are
do
still
still do it, and
complaining.
apparently it's a supply chain issue with getting the shirts out. And I'm like, I don't even know where mine is, but
Well, it
I
was
mean,
one
it's
thing.
somewhere.
It was like, when there was like 50,000 riders, but now there's like 3 million. Like, they still sending out Century shirts. I didn't even know that.
Well, I think, are they checking their emails though, or do they have Peloton going to their junk mail? Because I see a lot of people complain. I'm like, but did you get your email? Because usually when you hit that century mark, you get the email like a couple of days later, and you have to respond to it, to get your shirt. So I don't want to blame it all on Peloton. I think some of it is member failure.
You are a
Well,
real
that was
advocate.
also the issue that I know some of my newer friends that bought Pelotons had, was they hit their Century and never got reached out to.
Yeah.
So when they reached out to Peloton was like, oh, okay. And then they had to wait almost 2-3 months for it even to arrive to them.
I mean,
So
that
they're
makes
having
sense to me.
issues.
That makes sense to me. That adds up. It's like, it's not like back in the day where it wasn't as many. Like, there's got to be like a lot of people hitting Century rides now, or runs, or whatever it is. Wow, I didn't even know they were still doing that. That's crazy.
Well, I think that's why they took it away from app users. If you're only an app user, you can't get a
Yep.
Century shirt anymore. There's just too
Yep.
many people hitting it now.
Right. It's just too many
Oh
people.
wow, that's awful.
There's your extra $5 a month.
There it is right there. They was like, we can't afford all these shirts. Oh, it ain't going to be no
Oh, I need like
$39 no more.
a
It's
Chris
44.
font.
You know what I mean?
I need a font that literally just captures the lovely touch of sardonicness that Chris brings to every conversation.
There it is right there. They was like, we can't afford all these shirts. We raising the price. We can't afford all these shirts. That's what it was. Now I figured that. Chris done figured it out. That's crazy. All right. We're like down to like seconds before it's 9:30. So like, I think I aligned this one pretty well. I got us right at 9:30. See, normally I take us over. I got us right at the right on time. You know what I did while I was in the city this weekend? And, when we used to go to the 23rd Street studio, we used to, afterwards we go down the street and go to Donut Plant, get some donuts. And they closed that joint down, which pissed me off. So I was driving all over the city trying to find the next donut plant. And I found them. And I bought a whole bunch of donuts. And I ain't shamed. I was eating donuts all the way back to Connecticut. You understand? You know what I mean? I had all kind of crumbs all up in Erica's car. You know what I mean? And they were good. So,
Nah, Donut Plant is the shit. I
you
can't
understand?
even lie.
Donut Plant is the shit.
In Erica's car.
I mean,
In
if
Erica's
like
car. I had crumbs all up in Erica's car. You understand? All in
As
the
long
creases.
as you vacuum it, that's all you got to do, okay?
I mean, I basically
only
got it
matters if
clean.
you like donuts.
I basically got it all.
Chris can't even troll right because he can't even spell Zeppeli. Goodbye.
Because I never heard of it before.
We never heard of that. We never heard of that.
Zeppeli sounds like a disease. Like, what is that? You tried.
Oh, but I'm gonna whatever that Zeppelis or whatever that is. I'm gonna find them too next weekend. I'm gonna be down there.
You had funnel cake, John. Don't worry about it. You had Zeppeli.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
They're so no longer.
Good night.
All right. Well, on that note, then, I appreciate you guys coming through. I always have fun with you guys. It's a blessing. Like I said, relative to what Nicole is doing, just us coming together and having these conversations and sharing time. I think it helps us in our fitness, journeys. I think it helps us kind of stay focused on that stuff. I think it helps us in our, how we embody community. I think all of it is good. So I appreciate this time. Yeah, Nicole, if you can give me that information, I want to spread that out to make sure we got enough people kind of supporting what you're doing. So I'll throw that out somewhere to make sure that people are hitting you up. And if I don't talk to anybody during the week or see you on a ride or, catch you in one of these sessions I'm going to be taking, I know y'all don't be taking sessions. If I'll catch you in any of this stuff, I'll see you guys back here next week. All right?
Good night, everybody.
I appreciate you all. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Bye.